All right, welcome to your favorite moment, and this is still moment with Joebaba. Yes, talking about the moment that give you education on emotional intelligence matters. You all know that yes, it's our duty on Ambassador TV to always give you premium content that would always give you some days to always value your time when you come on Ambassador TV. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. As you all know that I'm your favorite host for Moment with Joe Baba. They call me the CCC, always on the MIC. Simply call me the cool camera collector Joe, always ready to turn up whenever you need my attention. And today, yes, we'll still continue on our segment of the 10 cognitive distortions that you need to master so that you'll be able to eliminate them to control and understand your emotions. Like I do tell you that your inner dialogue, internal dialogue is very, very pivotal for you to have an emotional balanced life. Don't forget that you are responsible for your happiness. Do not leave your happiness to external factors. It is something you have to take control over. Don't allow the situations of the country or the economic situation or what people are saying, don't let it overwhelm you. Like I do tell you that you are responsible for whatever happens. So it's not about what happens, it's all about how you respond to it. And that is how we continue today. I'm taking you on some few cognitive distortions that you need to eliminate. And today, the first I will be taking you on is what I call emotional reasoning. Yes, emotional reasoning. A lot of us have fallen victim times without number about this. Every one of us at a point in time have allowed our feelings to control how we think, and it's a very, very wrong thing. Sometimes you just wake up on a Monday morning or maybe during the weekdays, and you just feel like, oh, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you don't feel like doing anything. That is a very wrong way of approaching life, because your feelings are not meant to control you. You're supposed to have control over your feelings. So sometimes whenever you just have these negative feelings, sometimes in life you don't have control over these things, but like I do tell you, it is how you respond that matters most. And you know that your mind is just like a garden. You can't stop the weeds from growing. All you have to do is how you uproot them. So sometimes you don't have control over all these kind of feelings, but the control you have is how you respond to them. And that is why emotional reasoning is a very delicate cognitive distortion that you need to always check up and balance it. Whenever you just wake up or you don't feel like doing it, or you have been approaching your goals, your dream, and there are some days you don't feel like doing your daily routines, you don't feel like taking actions, and it's normal for you to feel that way. We are all humans, you understand, but our feelings are not meant to control us. Yes, I'm not trying to say you should not give room for your emotions to take place, but you can't allow it to overrule how you approach life, because the moment you give chance for these emotions, it keeps on piling up, and it's just a matter of time you discover that you're becoming weak. Your willpower is being crippled and you can't take action. You begin to look so unproductive. So whenever you begin to feel this, just take that cognizance of that kind of feeling, and you would understand that yes, it's okay to feel this way, but I will not always feel this way. I need to respond. And the moment you are able to pick out that feelings, trust me, like I do say that your thought controls your emotions. So it is not your emotions that control your thoughts. The moment you are able to take out that negative emotions with a positive feeling, with a positive thought, trust me, you're going to be able to take positive actions, what makes you productive. And also the second one we'll be discussing today is what I call the magnification and minimization. And this is another situation many of us are fallen victim of, and it's not a crime to actually fall on this kind of situation, but why we are here is to tell you how to come out of it. And talking about magnification and minimization, it's a situation whereby yes, some of us seems to feel overwhelmed. When we talk about magnification, it's trying to magnify our problems beyond imagination. Yes, a lot of things are happening that we feel we can't do, but the moment we begin to approach it with the mindset that, oh, this can look big, but you know what, I can do it. That kind of inner dialogue you have with yourself, telling yourself that, oh, other people have done it, so also I can do it. You understand? So when you see people achieve greatness or something big, you don't need to, magnify them, looking as if they are not humans. Yes, it's good to feel inspired by what other people have achieved in their career. But for we young ones coming up, we young ones, projected for something big in the future. Yes, it might look like the dream is looking so big, and it looks like it is impossible. No, it is our mental, our attitude, our mental rehearsal that determines how big we can be able to, conquer all of these things. So when you talk about the lion is a fearless animal. When the lion sees the elephant, the lion does not look at the size of the elephant. It does not try to, make the elephant look as big as it is in its mind. What the lion sees is a launch. So we have to try to not magnify your problems. Do not try to, make those problems look as if it is insurmountable. So this kind of mindset, this kind of attitude is going to help us to conquer a lot of things going on in our mind. And the other part of it is minimization. I would tell people, do not try to minimize your strength. You have all it takes inside of you. You have the abilities, you have the knowledge, you have the strength. No one is better than you. No one can do more than you. You are the same, equally created in the image of God. So having this mindset alone, you begin to build that confidence inside of you that there is nothing you cannot do. Instead of trying to minimize your strength and magnify your problem, I'm going to be telling you that it's better for you to start minimizing your problems and maximize your strength. Expand in your mind that, yes, I have all it takes. That's the mindset of David against Goliath. And I trust that you can always surmount and conquer every challenge that is set before you. Also, before we go on the second one, I hope you still remember that it's all about emotional intelligence, where we teach and educate ourselves with truth and knowledge that we need to, have a balanced emotional life. And this is number 8. On if you've been following, this is number 8. We still have 2 more to go before I close on today's segment. And the next one I'll be telling you about is what I call personalization. Yes, personalization. A lot of us are falling victim and falling short of this particular distortion. Yes, personalization is the mother of all guilt. Yes, some of us have been carrying guilt for over a long while in our heart. We feel like we are responsible for what happens to other people. But the truth is that everybody is responsible for their own actions. There is little or more you can do for others. The best you can do is to help, but trying to take responsibility of another person's happiness or sadness is a very wrong thing to do. And I'm here to tell you that the best you can do, so many people have been victim of this kind of distortion. Some people, for example, now let me take you on a little story. There's a mother who couldn't take responsibility for her child's assignment, and the child started failing in class. And when the teacher of the child had to speak with the mother, so the mother felt like a bad mother. But one thing that the teacher made her to understand, that she isn't a bad mother. Yes, it's her duty to take up the assignment for the child, but it is not our own. The failure of the child is not our own personal responsibility. All she just needs to do is to put the child through. Yes, failing not to do that does not make her a bad mother. Like most of us, when we fail to do some things that maybe as a father you couldn't do some things, and in life you don't have control over everything, but you should understand that yes, there are some parts you have to take, but the full responsibility of taking that guilt inside of you, it's not something you should dwell upon. Yes, understand that you might have not taken part in making something happen, but that guilt has made so many people crippled, and they find it difficult to to come out of it. But I can assure you that taking responsibility for your own happiness is what matters most, and that is